I'd like to first of all say hello to everybody with the Natchez Festival of Music and everybody in the city of Natchez. As you can see, I'm sitting tonight in the Natchez Convention Center and getting ready for another Motown show, apparently. But today is the day that we all ought to be in Natchez. Diana's the only one in Natchez. I'm really in Mobile. Joseph Britton is in Missouri somewhere. And Marianne is here with me in Mobile. And Diana, of course, is in Natchez. But, you know, the Natchez Christmas Cabaret is something that we have done for many years. And we miss being there tonight. And we miss being in Natchez, period. And this has been a year for all of us to miss a whole lot of things. So what you're watching is just a casual conversation. There's no planning that's gone into this. This is a very low budget, low production, low quality production here you're about to sing. But keep watching. Marianne's going to sing something at the end that you'll enjoy. But I asked these people to come together really within the last 12 hours to just talk a little bit about Natchez, the Natchez Christmas Cabaret, and what it has meant to us and what Natchez has meant to us over these years, and something that we all hope to be back there at some point in the future. So, Diana, how many years have we done this cabaret?
I kind of lost count, but I want to think maybe 6 or 7 years.
About that.
That sound about right?
That's about right. Yep.
Marianne, you were in the first one, were you not?
Yep. I've been
subsequent ones.
I've been on four of the ones that we've done. Yeah.
And that was about 7 years ago, I think.
Yeah, I was looking back over charts, and I think the first one I've got is 2013.
Oh.
Yeah, so that would be 7 years ago.
That would be 7 years.
Wow.
Well, this would have been 7. So.
Yeah.
And really, the whole idea of doing a Christmas cabaret was Regina Charbonneau's idea. And we had a meeting at her house, and she came up with this idea and asked us to execute it, and we did. Joseph, do you remember songs from the first show? What charts did we do on the first show?
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, there are some things we've done every year. We always do some kind of Christmas Carol medley. Mm-hmm. I have felt backed into a corner, and we do Won't Be Home for Christmas. Even when it's not on the program. We had a technical glitch, and it was sing that song.
We wouldn't let you leave Natchez without doing that song, you know.
No.
Well, at least I don't have to put on a fake accent for it.
But, you know, it came together like so many things we've done, and maybe most of the things we've done over the years. And that is, you know, we get an idea, and Joseph and I get on the phone with each other, and we talk about what the possibilities are. And, you know, of course, for the first few years, the theme was nothing but just Christmas. It was just Christmas tunes. And we did all kinds of different Christmas tunes, a combination of good music, a combination of comedy music, and then a combination, and then some traditional music. And I thought we did a really good balance. Marianne, what do you remember as one of your favorite shows or favorite tunes? Whether you were performing or not, what's one of your favorite memories from the Natchez Christmas Cabaret?
I have to tell you that my favorite memory every year is when we get into the caroling and we start lighting, the audience lights the candles. And that moment for me every year chokes me up, because it's such a unity of just support of music, and a unity through music that we see with every person in the audience and then with everyone on stage. And all of the performers are participating in this, and it's such a beautiful moment. It never fails to choke me up, and that's probably one of my favorite moments.
Dinah, what about you? What are some of your favorite memories from the Natchez Christmas Cabaret?
You know, one thing I've always enjoyed every year, watching the table decorating contest. And of course, being at the venue early and watching people decorate and kind of trying to figure out what it is they're coming up with. And at night, when the lights go down and all of these beautiful tables are set. I mean, it's just, that's one of my favorite things. People are just so creative.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Joseph, what about you? What's one of your favorite memories?
Oh gosh, I've got several. I'll never forget. I think it was the second year. Somebody at one of the very front tables had the most spectacular fake candles, and the band and I, honest to goodness, we passed by that table like 6 times, and we'd go back to the stage, and all the guys would go, "They're not real." Yeah, they are real. I finally asked the lady who decorated that table, and they were fake candles. They were not real, but she was like, "Well, they're about $80 a piece." But they were programmable. I'll always remember that.
She wins.
Honest to goodness, my favorite thing about the whole thing is the spirit of family that I feel. I've gotten several this week Facebook friends from different years, the Motown cast, different folks from different Christmas shows, posting pictures, reminiscing, talking about, because you know what? It really does come through the music. We care about each other. We like each other. We love each other up on that stage. We love the band. We love being there. And it really does translate out to the folks. I mean, I told my wife as we were riding around 2 nights ago, before I knew I was doing this Zoom call, I'm really going to miss seeing the folks at Natchez, because it's not just a gig. It's those folks care about us. The audience loves us, and we can feel it, and we love them. And we just love being there. And so it's not a job. It's not a gig. And, to be able to do something you love with folks that really do care about you.
And I have to agree with Joseph, because like I said, Beth Everett posted something this morning on Facebook, and it was Joseph playing a piece on his piano, and my heart just kind of wrenched, because I said, he's supposed to be here. Why is he on Facebook?
Christmas is one of those times where, whenever we do musical shows, we're always trying to do different things. We're always trying to, something that no one has heard, something that people will enjoy but is fresh. But Christmas is one of those times where people actually get offended if you don't play the same stuff all the time. You got to play the same music, but you got to do something different with it. And that was always a challenge and continues to be a challenge, because to try to do something with the music that people have not heard before, not seen before, I have several favorite moments every year. The candle lighting was always one of my favorite. Auld Lang Syne is absolutely my favorite.
Yeah.
But the comedic things that we have done over the years. One of my favorite memories is watching Ezekiel Andrew transform. What is that tune that he did, Joseph?
Wishing you a drag queen.
Wishing you a drag queen Christmas.
Yeah, where he leaves the stage in a red dress. That was, and I think that was a standing ovation for that. I'm
my
pretty sure
gosh, it was every time.
I loved last year when our now mayor Dan Gibson was the narrator, and he sang the Baby Jesus Born on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah.
And everyone wound up second lining pretty much.
That's right.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think that was the last one we did. I think
It was last year.
That was 2019, right? Yeah.
And that was just spontaneous. And
Yeah.
I remember I kept telling the band, I said, "Go back. We're not stopping this. Take it from letter D. Go again."
We were moving.
And the performers were in the middle of the second line, so I think we were looking it on.
Exactly. So it was a big sing along.
Oh, and that Harry Belafonte tune, yeah.
So, as much fun as it is to sit and think about this, and we could talk about this for the next 2 hours, we do need to bring this to a close because people are going to watch this silliness for so long. But like I said at the beginning, this is a no budget, no planning conversation that people are witnessing, but we thought of this because we miss Natchez and we miss being there, and we hope to be back, next year. We hope that all of this COVID virus is behind us and we can function normally. And so this is, I think, our way of saying Merry Christmas to Natchez. And so we all I just, I want everybody to, sort of come up with what you would call your final line for this massively expensive production we've done. And but my final line is that Natchez took me a long time to go to Natchez, and I have spent the better part of 10 years doing musical events over there, and have enjoyed it. And Natchez holds a special place in my heart, and the people there, and the city, and we just wanted to put this thing together to say Merry Christmas to Natchez. So I'd like for everybody to raise their glass, and let's raise a glass to Natchez. And of course you can't see. Of course, if I do this, you can't see with this virtual background. The wine disappears. Of course, if you're in Natchez, the wine disappears too.
Mm-hmm.
It disappears just as quickly.
Mine's crayon tea.
Anyway, well, here's to Natchez, and that's my final line. Joseph, what about you?
I just want you guys to know, honest to goodness, we love you and are thinking about you and missing you. And honest to goodness, probably Tiny Tim says it best, especially for 2020. God bless us, everyone.
Amen. Amen.
Marianne.
We love you guys. We don't just perform there. We don't just show up for the festival, but we are integrated into your community. We miss it now. We love you guys so much. And I want to wish you a happy Chardonnay Christmas.
Thank you.
Diana, you're the only one left.
Well, all I have to say is Natchez Festival of Music has been around for 30 years, and I'm looking forward to another 30 years. Merry Christmas.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas,
everybody.
Merry Christmas.
And now we'll hear Marianne sing one of our favorite Natchez Christmas Cabaret selections. So we'll hopefully see you guys next year.
Thank you.
Okay? All right, very good.
Christmas.